We started growing potatoes, I believe, in 1975, maybe. It was interesting. We actually, it was new to us because we had not grown potatoes before. It was probably one of the toughest things to try to catch up. You know, we knew the dairy business, but we didn't know the potato business. So it was a lot of work to communicate, and then with the kids coming on, they were learning the same as we were learning. That was probably the best experience that we had. We didn't really know much more than they knew.
My name's Adam Marquardt, and we operate our family farm in Gainesville, New York. I'm one of the owners of the farm, so we handle a lot of the day-to-day activities, like deciding what crops we're going to plant, where we're going to plant them, when to irrigate, so on and so forth.
My name is Aaron Marquardt. I'm one of the owners and managers of Marquardt Farms here in Wyoming County. We're a third generational farm, and I'm one of the sons. So to grow up on a potato farm, it's pretty unique. We've been able to grow up around our grandparents and our parents and our uncle, and just all the experiences and memories that we would not have had that in a different environment. I think now that we're older, we can look back at all those memories and just be thankful that we had this opportunity.
Growing up on a potato farm is probably unlike any experience you can ever have. I mean, from the time when you were a kid and you're having potato wars, we would get home from school and then we would get to go. It was like a joy to go out and like pull weeds and potatoes, and you know, it was just always kind of treated as a fun atmosphere. So to get to watch that and then spend time with your family all day and in the evening working on something together, I think it was really unique. Planting and harvesting, those different times of the year are very hectic. You know, we work a lot of hours. You're basically always at the mercy of Mother Nature to, you know, decide when you can go out and plant. So it's very busy. You know, we've got a lot of great people that work with us. Everybody kind of gets in that mode that you're going to work a lot of hours and you're all kind of part of a big team to get this job done. So it's exciting and scary at the same time. It's a big investment every year that we have. Potatoes are very expensive to grow. You hope everything goes good, and if the weather's right and the conditions are right, you feel pretty fortunate.
Our harvest season will take normally around 2 months, depending on the weather, which in our area we can get frosts in late October, early November, so we try to avoid that. Annually, we will harvest around 45 million pounds of potatoes. Storing will normally store around 35 million pounds of potatoes.
So New York potatoes make a great chipping potato, and the reason for it is the climate that we're in allows for potatoes to be very high in gravity, which means that there's more potato mass there compared to water weight. So as we sell the potatoes out to different processors, they find that they can get more pounds of potato chips per pound of potatoes, which makes their yield go further. We just happen to be in the right elevation here that it's a little cooler, and potatoes kind of like that cool weather as compared to having real hot summers, and makes it easy for us to then store the potatoes through the winter time because we get cold enough that we can keep the potatoes in storages like the ones behind us.
So I farm because it's pretty generational. You know, we've watched our grandparents and our parents, and after seeing that for so many years, it's basically kind of bred into you a little bit, and it's what you always want to do.
We farm, I think we all farm, my brothers and I, because we love it. We grew up that way, you know, watching my dad and uncle farm, and it was so interesting as a kid, and I think we were very fortunate. You know, when we had friends and everybody wanted to come over to our house to, like, you know, we would pick stone or move trucks around. We were always doing something fun, and so I guess that just kind of took over, you know, as we were going out. Nothing was quite as much fun as sticking your hands in the ground and grabbing some potatoes.